Here we are at round number 5 of the Route 77 GT Cup. We're here at Mildenhall in Suffolk, and we're here with one of our guys from the 65cc junior race, Ollie Gort. Now Ollie, how's your weekend going so far?
Pretty good, not so good. My throttle got stuck open yesterday. That hurt.
That's not a very nice situation, is it?
No.
That happened to me the other week and I didn't like it very much, so you're doing very well to get back on the bike and carry on racing. How are your results going so far?
I got a 25th in the first race yesterday, and then the second race I got a 19th, and then the one that I've just done I got 21st. So
you've had some good solid mid-pack rides so far. You've got one more race to go, of course, and I take it you'll be hoping to get another strong finish.
Hopefully I don't crash or my throttle don't get stuck open.
Let's hope you have some better luck this time. Do you think the rain will bother you too much?
I'm usually better in the rain. I enjoy it. It's better sliding around in the mud.
Well, it's certainly getting a bit wetter out there, so hopefully it'll suit Ollie well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ollie Gort.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
We're here at the Route 77 GT Cup. It's what's becoming a very wet Mildenhall. Looking at a very immaculate bike here. This is an Embo KTM, and the Embo rider is Ollie Colmer. Now, how are you getting on, Ollie?
Good, thanks. In the first race yesterday I had a 4th, in the second race yesterday I had a 5th, and the first race today I had a 4th.
So he's had some good consistent results this weekend, and we've got one more race to go. It's starting to really start to rain now. Is that going to be much of a problem for you?
No, because I really like the wet and I just like the slop, really.
Well, that sounds a good strategy to me. Now, Ollie's got a very special bit of trickery on his bike. You'll see this little yellow switch on top of the kill switch. Now, can you tell everybody what that does?
Well, if it's hard pack and it's like really sloppy, you put it on angry mode and it'll pull more. So it'll like maybe pull out the corners more, and if you put it on peaceful mode, it would go nice and smooth and keep the wheels on the ground and keep smooth.
So in this last race we've seen some of the corners are a bit sloppy around the back as well. Are you going to be hitting the angry mode on that bike?
Yeah, probably use the angry mode.
That sounds a good strategy to me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ollie Colmer on the Embo KTM team. I'm here at the Route 77 GT Cup with one of our youngest riders, Caden Smith. Now Caden, sorry, one of our very small guy here. How old are you?
I'm only 7 years old.
You're 7 years old? And of course the autos this weekend, they're racing on the full track. Now this track has done some very high profile meetings in the past and it's a very tough circuit as well. How are you coping on the big track?
It's really good.
It's really good. And of course you've had some bad rain before your race started. Did that bother you at all?
No.
And how do you think you're going to get on in the last race?
Good.
It's going to do good, I think. Caden Smith. So I'm here sat in the rain now with one of the guys who's just coming from the 65cc junior race. This is Taylor Newman on the Embo KTM team. Now, we've just seen you turn up in the paddock, and how did you get on?
Really bad, but I went into on the first corner. I tried to go inside and someone knocked me off.
Oh, I see.
And so I had to fight my way through the pack.
And well, the important thing is, were you okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
So you said you had to fight your way through the pack. Do you know how you got on? Did you pass many riders?
I lapped a couple. When I passed a couple, I passed one rider that I really wanted to get past, and yeah.
That's it.
Well, that sounds a good recovery to me. So you've got one more race to go. So you're hoping for a bit of a better start this time.
Yeah, I hope that no one takes me out again.
Well, let's hope he has some better luck this time. Taylor Newman on the Embo KTM team. Czora here at the Route 77 GT Cup at Mildenhall. Of course, we've seen some of the older riders in the big wheel 85s and the 125cc two-strokes. Some of our younger youth riders, of course, are in the autos. And here's one of the guys in the 6 to 7 age category, Kai Thorpe. Now, Kai, how's your weekend going?
Actually quite good.
And what sort of results have you had so far?
In my group I had a first, a second and a fifth.
That's really good, well done. You've got one more race to go, haven't you? What are you hoping to do in the next race?
Win it.
Win it. Well, that sounds very good talk to me from Kai Thorpe. Now, we've just seen some of the rain starting to come down a bit now. Is this going to be a problem for you?
Not really.
I think just get a good start and try and stay out of the way of the other riders.
Yeah, but I'm not really good at my starts.
Well, you've got plenty of time to work on that one, I think. Ladies and gentlemen, Kai Thorpe. I'm Chris Czora here with Route 77 Energy Drink. Just in the paddock here with one of our two-stroke warriors from the 125cc two-stroke class. And this is Charlie Beamish. Now, Charlie, are you enjoying the weekend here at Mildenhall?
Yeah, it's been good so far. Got some top 15, so yeah, I'm liking the track. It's quite rough and a lot of big berms and stuff, so yeah, it's good.
And one of our two-stroke warriors here in the 125cc class. I've raced in two-stroke series before, and they tend to be quite close and competitive.
Yeah, it's really tough class. A lot of adults and close racing and stuff, so it's good.
And we did mention actually some adults in the 125s. Can I ask how old you are?
16, so
you must be one of the younger riders in the class.
There's about 5 of us young riders in the class at the moment, I think. Not too sure, but most are over 18 and stuff, so yeah.
And of course we had had some big names in the past. We had Greg Hansen competing earlier in the season, and Danny Tollett here this weekend as well. What's it like to compete against these famous names?
Yeah, it's good. They're quite they're still like fast and top 5 riders, so yeah, it's good riding with some good top riders from the past, so yeah.
Of course, you've got 2 more races to go this weekend, and what are you hoping for the rest of the races here at Mildenhall?
Well, I qualified 12th, so I want to be around that mark, hopefully hit a top 10 if I really can get a good start and stuff, so yeah, top 15 really, but I'm not sure yet.
Well, let's hope it gets a good start, ladies and gentlemen. That's Charlie Beamish. I'm Chris Czora here at the Route 77 GT Cup. Now, one of the closest races of the weekend has been the small wheel 85cc class, where we've seen Lewis Wood and this guy on the Embo KTM team, Mike Carter. They've been going at it hammer and tongs across the weekend. Now, Mike, you've just come in from your 3rd race. How did you get on?
I got 4th at the gate, which wasn't too bad, but I had to move to 2nd, and I was on Lewis, but then the back markers got in my way when he took him on the straight and I had him in the corner, so he got a little bit of gap.
So you've had some very close races with Lewis over the weekend. You had a good start in the first race. How's it been out there for you?
I like the track. Yesterday was really, really hot, but today's raining, but the track's good. But yeah.
So you've got one more race to go now. I think it's very closely poised between yourself and Lewis. Where do you need to finish to secure the overall victory?
I need to get either a first or a second to get the first overall.
So I think it'll be a good start. It'll be absolutely essential, I think, in the next race.
Yeah.
And how are you doing so far in the series? Are you enjoying yourself so far this year?
Well, in the first round I didn't do too good because I hurt my hand, but so far the rest of the rounds have been okay. Sitting second, not far behind Sam,
So he's very closely poised to go into the next 2 rounds. This is Ike Carter from the Embo KTM team.
I've been going around the world and I've been looking for revival, cause what I see it's critical for all of our survival. People turning on each other, lovers put on a shelf in exchange for some hate and some greed to get wealth. The world's become a crazy place, it's everyone for themselves. So go and grab all you can get because it's gonna run out. We've been fed that lie so long now we believe without doubt. Seems it's coming to a close before we figure it out. How many years will we live this way? We just sit back and hope one day that all our cares will go away and everything will be okay. Without change we can't have satisfaction. Don't tell me to relax when you won't go take any action. But even with these problems I'm the eternal optimist. I keep on pushing forward when it hurts and when I'm sick of it. I sit and then I think of it, get up again and recommit to be a part of something that could bring about some benefit. Gotta bring change from the inside out. Gotta stand up, lift our voice, sing, shout. Gotta turn it around. From the streets of the cities to the government gates, from the homeless in the shelters to the buildings in flames. We gotta turn it around. We gotta turn it around. From the prison to the people, money running the game. To the one who's around the world, who lead a family name. We gotta turn it around. From the women on the street to a look up the block, to the junkies who are trapped trying to give up the drug. We gotta turn it around. We gotta turn it around. Have you ever looked outside and didn't like what you see?
We spoke to Charlie Beamish earlier in the 125cc 2-stroke, so one of his rivals here from the 125 class, Thomas Kirk. Now Thomas, how's your weekend going?
Well, we're going good, qualified 4th, then first race I was 4th, catching the leaders, crashed on the last lap, ended up 7th. And in the second race I had a bad gate, come through to 6th, and had a big crash in front of the spectators. Bent my clutch right down, which I had to pull into pits and readjust and pulled back through to 17th. And hopefully a better day today.
So we had a bit of a nasty crash yesterday. Are you okay?
I've got a bit of a fat ankle, that's about it. But just carry on and fight through it all.
So we'll be looking to fight through the pain barrier today, maybe get a good result in the last 2 races.
Yeah, hopefully in both top 5 results.
So we've pulled you out from your awning, you're getting some shelter from the rain. It's starting to rain a bit now, and the track looking a bit different this morning than it was yesterday.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bit deeper and softer, but probably slippier in the harder sections.
Well, let's hope you have a good race, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Kirk.
We gotta turn it around.
We're just in the paddock here at Mildenhall with one of our competitors from the big wheel 85cc class. This is Ollie Beamish on the Vortex Suzuki. And are you having a good weekend, Ollie?
Yeah, it's been going alright.
And what do you think of the track?
I like it, it's fun. It's nice in the sand, but
So you're enjoying the sand, are you?
yeah, it's fun, even though I'm not amazing in it, but
Well, it seems to be going around all right. Have you had some good results so far this weekend?
I've had some alright ones. Well, the starts have been alright, but I've had a couple of crashes, but overall it's been going good.
Well, it's good to see they're still out there competing as well. And of course, we noticed on the Suzuki a very distinctive rider. I think you're about the only rider in there on a Suzuki, aren't you, nowadays?
Yeah, it's bog standard, it's fun, I like it.
So you're enjoying the bike, are you?
Yeah.
And of course, it's obviously a big meeting this weekend, of course, and you're riding very well. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Rip and Roll, Vortex, Trucker Line, and some others who are helping us out.
And of course, you've got a couple of races to go for you this weekend. And what are your plans for the next 2 races?
Just try to stay consistent and not crash, get some good starts. But
Well, that sounds like a good plan for you. This is Ollie Beamish, ladies and gentlemen, in the big wheel 85cc class.
Every now and then someone